Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Shakes the shoot!
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In the previous video, I saw a comment asking me to try the 3-3-1-3 formation, and I decided to build it with long ball counter because it really maximizes the transition structure of this system.
On paper, it looks very attacking with 3 forwards up front, but underneath that, you've got 3 center backs and 3 central midfielders controlling the middle of the pitch. This isn't about blindly spamming long balls. It's about dominating the center, winning the ball quickly, and then hitting fast, sharp transitions. All right, let's get into the team setup. In this 3-3-1 system, I'm not going to talk too much about the front 3, because the most important part of this formation is the midfield. This is the engine of the team. First, the central DMF. I'm using an anchorman. His role is to stay as the deepest midfielder, always ready to drop and form a second defensive layer in front of the 3 center backs. When we lose the ball, he holds the central lane, protects the gap between the CBs, and makes sure we don't get exposed through the middle. In long ball counter, having a disciplined player like this is absolutely crucial.
On the right side, DMF, I'm using an orchestrator. This is where the system becomes interesting. The orchestrator doesn't just track back defensively, he naturally shifts slightly to the right when we transition. Defensively, he helps cover the right channel, but once we win the ball, he becomes the launch point. He's the one delivering those long diagonal passes behind the opponent's backline. Long ball counter becomes much more effective when you have a player who can switch play quickly and accurately. He connects defense to attack.
For the right CMF, I'm using a box-to-box. I position him slightly higher than the orchestrator. His job is to cover ground, press aggressively when we lose possession, and drive forward during transitions. Since 3-3-1-3 can be vulnerable on the flanks, the box-to-box will shift right when needed to help defend wide areas. He's the balance piece that prevents the structure from collapsing during quick switches.
Finally, the AMF, I'm going with a creative playmaker. Because this formation defends relatively deep, I need someone who holds position between the lines. The creative playmaker doesn't roam randomly. He stays central and gives us a stable outlet when we regain possession. Instead of forcing a rushed long ball, we have a proper central connection point. From there, our build-up becomes smoother, more structured, and much more efficient.
So overall, the midfield triangle works like this. Anchorman protects the spine. Orchestrator launches the attack. Box-to-box balances and presses. And the creative playmaker connects everything before the ball reaches the front 3. That's why this 3-3-1-3 isn't fragile at all. It's actually very stable when set up correctly. For the individual instructions, I only adjusted 2 key positions. First, the AMF. I put anchoring on him. This keeps him moving vertically and prevents him from drifting too wide. He stays central and helps maintain balance during attacking buildup. In a 3-3-1-3, if the AMF roams too freely, the structure can easily become unstable. Anchoring makes him the central reference point in the final third.
Next, for the DMF anchorman, I activate deep line. When we lose the ball and face a counterattack, he drops deeper and temporarily forms a back 4. That gives us much more protection through the middle. And once we regain possession, he moves back to his original midfield position, restoring the team's balance immediately. Simple adjustments, but they make this system much more solid.
All right, enough talking about the tactics. Now let's see how this 3-3-1-3 actually performs in a real match. Pay attention to how the midfield controls the center, how the anchorman drops during counters, and how quickly we transition with long ball counter. Let's jump into the full match highlights.
The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Van Dijk. Midfield. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar. This is Messi. Can he finish? Goal! Almost too easy. Well, so often it comes. Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Nicely intercepted. Azar. Pumas applying the press here. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Great ball and he's in. That is Sluta! It's a goal!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! They have their reward! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Tries a shot! It's in! Rice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Just he's having a shot! Goal! Complete! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never the card.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Cafu. Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Shapes the shoot! Oh, what the sumptuous finish! An absolute joy!
Or the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Milan are 2 up. Continue in the same vein. I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Sends that a long way. Now it's Messi. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's fabulous.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
He's free, he has got space. He's having a go. Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he's been real chance. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, it's Pirlo. Decent progress down the left. Driving on and making good progress. Shevchenko, decent chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's following up! Now to play for a throw. This looks promising. And he shoots! A sudden chance to counter. He shifted it to the flank. And here's Bojan. And he's managed to get free. Looking to go deep. Terrific header! No mistake! Great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish on. Pirlo. Threads one in. He's found a way through. Rijkaard clears it away. And Del Piero! Goal! Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. He's had a shot! He should have put that one away. Promptly onto that, and that is that. Del Piero tries to pass it through, and the shot! Euphoria! And they are cruising away. The keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's Mbappe! And it's in! They are in charge! Rice, pass somewhat off target. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped.
Yeah. I know brain. I've been defined. I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was on the side.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
He was the best number 6 of his generation.
And it's striking, isn't it, how different he is from those bustling box-to-box players who tended to take that position in the past.
That's right, very, very cagey in the way he operated. No heroic tactic.
Did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Torres. Opts to... And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. Nice control. And the finish!
Prudence and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Neymar shoots! He scores!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit...
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And this is Shevchenko. He shoots for a shot! Goal is complete! The luck. Oh, good spread. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good take and a decent chance! Pirlo is short. That's good play.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he shoots! Oh, no. And it's Rashford. Kirkchu. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Milan come
Analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Milan are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Messi! Messi! That is a gem! An absolute...
I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fit.
Shapes the shoot! Best. Nedved charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well.
And a chance! Euphoria!
Number 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
3.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Coming on the field.
Now this could be a chance.
Can he
finish? Off the post!
Number 18.
Belling.
Henderson. Substitution
Milan
in
do
progress.
have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Just about up to 75 minutes. Robson. He's tried one! Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's tidy. Takes aim. He gets big. Oh, taken with styles and far away. No catching them. Out to the left it goes. And he's managed to get free. Pullet making good progress on the right-hand side.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, super find. Now he's having a shot! No mistake! It is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to? Shint. And that will be it. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
Enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.